give you a call on who we see as making the quick
slid back into 8:53. Eli DeCoste out of Newcastle runs ninth, and Alberta's Brian Wurzgall runs in the 10th place spot. Looking off the end of the Andretti straightaway, it has been a big pack of Superbikes working their way out into turn number 8. Dumas has led every lap so far, but it has been Young with the fastest lap of the race. After starting back there on the outside of row 3, Young is right there, and on the start-finish straightaway, a bit of a four-rider breakaway. Zolt going through here in fourth, and about a second separating the top four. Sebastian Otaza, along with 814 Connor Green number 90, the Frank rider Julian Lafortune. Those riders right together on the racetrack, battling for that 12th place position. Jordan Zolt with the fastest lap of the race, a minute 22.150 is right there into turn number 10. Alex Dumas, your race leader, and then it is Guerin in second, Young and Zolt right there in fourth.
Watching for the leaders to come out of turn number 1. I wonder if the strategy here would be given that the Ducatis may have some fuel issues here with just the volume that they need. If Guerin will start pushing him just a little bit to make sure that Dumas uses every single drop of fuel possible in that thing. But Dumas doing a good job of beginning to stretch a bit of a lead now, so he can get a second, maybe a second and a half. 12 to 15 at least there. As it continues to be a great battle as we work lap number 6 here.
North Riders very comfortable at minute 22 on second lap times as the riders go through here. Eli Gatash having a pretty good run here. His best lap coming on lap number 4. His fifth lap is, so we're inching closer to the halfway point. 18 laps. And Alex in at turn number 10, and on the start finish straightaway. Using the torque of that V4 Ducati just to squirt out of the corners a little Again, these guys run that low 122s, trading the lap times back and forth, so it's going to be a dandy dice to the end there. And Duma on that Ducati, again, we'll see if there are any issues with the quantity of fuel that they are using as Duran and Young continue to push it. Jordan Zolt was right there, but now starting to slide back to that front-running trio. He is 2.6 seconds back of the race leader, 23, Alex Duma. It is Ducati, BMW, 1, 2, 3. And then on that previous lap, was his quickest lap of the race, slice through that traffic and get into second position. He has pushed Duran back Jordan Zolt is now slowed into the middle 23s after running those low minute 22s earlier and staying right with Duma, Young, and Garrett. So right now, Jordan Zoe sitting fourth on the racetrack. Up front, Duma, Young, and Garrett separated by less than a second at the end of that ninth lap. So we hit the halfway point, working lap number 10 off the end of the unready straightaway. Back down through turn number 8, now through the left-hand of 9 and cleared. Got slower traffic on the start-finish straightaway.
Tommy and Torrin, as you say, having a great battle a little bit back here, further back here. They're beginning to close on Jordan Zoe. Let's see how fast Ben Young gets on the attack here. See if he can put in a new quick lap time for himself and right on the rear wheel of Alex Dumas.
Working lap 11, Alex Dumas has led every lap so far. The one of Ben Young, the championship points leader in second. 2, Sam Garrett third. 101, Jordan Zoe fourth. 18, Tommy Cass is fifth. 71, Troy Collins is sixth. 7 is 82, David McKay. 8 is 53, Eli DeCock. 985, Paul McDowell. And then rounding out the
That's right, Pat, just less than half a second now. That lead trail all put it in there back to the 21s there. And a second and a half back at Dumas. Further back, it is Cassius and Collins still having a dandy dice back here in 5th and 6th.
David McKay, 1/7 on the Honda. 8 is 53, Eli DeCock. Trevor Daly in 9th and Paul McDowell rounding out your top 10 here at the moment.
Heading into turn number 1, it looks like Alex Dumas had defended that lead, but we keep hearing stories of Ben Young closing in on him. Now is moved up on the back wheel of Dumas.
Dumas taking it makes it look visually different, especially at any kind of distance. Ben Young is taking a more carving approach at it, and as you can see, coming through shoot on and I believe College now has made it very
Sebastian Voltaza on the Yamaha R1. Those 3 riders just battling at it, running 9th, 10th, and 11th. As the lead pair works through turn number 9 and into 10, Alex Dumas on the Ducati, Ben Young on the BMW. To a minute 42 as we work now, lap number 14.
that chatter there, but he's definitely hitting every single hook on the inside line as they make the outside. Taking a little bit wider stretch through there. So that continues to be an interesting stronger, and
those wide lines are like shooting. Have some incredible battles going on all the way through the field, including that race. Trevor Daly, Paul McDonnell, and Sebastian Ogaza. Here's the lead pair. Right there, Burns drops some 2.3 seconds back in that first place position. As he worked lap number 15. Collins battle is definitely drawing them up towards the backfield of the Kawasaki.
That battle between Collins and Cassius is absolutely a monster to watch here as they go through Jordan Jones.
Superbike final. Alex Dumas, every lap so far. They work off the turn number 10, back on the start finish. Sam Garrett pushing hard, but he's still about 2.5 seconds back. And now here's Gordon on bike number 18 and Warren Collins, 71.
This is his first appearance in 2024, and last year he wasn't exactly 100% looks like he is taking control of this race.
is a couple of tenths quicker than Ben Young as the race leader comes in through turn number 10 and on the start Ben Young got his lap number 16 completed. We have less than 2 laps to go.
A little bit of a flapper there. That's going to give Dumas just a little bit more breathing room as they get around the turn 3. Torrin Collins continues through a trail, trying to pass the number 3 again. He might just be biding his time, but they're closing in. Last lap and a half here. If you're going to make a decision, it's got to be soon.
Last few riders here. Ninth place position. That is a 3-way battle going on.
some
free glass wipers for fallen riders. From fallen riders. And then the fireworks and DJ are there tonight.
There was a slower rider ahead of Dumas and Ben Young, and there was only about a 5 length separation. For the final time as they run in through turn number 1. Ben Young and Alex Dumas out of turn across the line in fourth. Tommy Cassis, 18, was fifth. Torrin Collins on the number 71 Kawasaki. But what a run on that last lap. Ben Young had closed right up. And there was a they worked up the end ready straight away. Ben Young closed through the SS, was right there, and then there was an all-out drag race out of the final corner to the 7-1 of a second. 71 1,000 is all the separated. Ben Young will be second, but again, Frank, it sets him up. Where the championship and the number one plate could be decided. Let's go to Frank and then to Eric.
Had what an incredible duel, and you know it has been going on for a number of years now between Young and Dumas. Who will ever forget the race here at Canadian Tire Motorsport Park when they finished very, very close together, and then as they went up into turn number 2, they were slowing down just a bit, congratulating one another, and they both crashed together. Eric? Thanks, Frank. What an outstanding battle here in for the Superbikes there, and Alex Dumas, great job. Got out to the front right away, was able to lead the entire thing under pressure from both Duran, and then right there at the end with Ben Young. And I think Ben Young was frustrated by a lapper or somebody because he made a motion as he came underneath the brakes, and that didn't look like disappointed. I finished second. That looked like he was mad at someone for getting late. Can't say for sure, again, interpreting everything, but that didn't look like Ben was happy with that second place finish. Well, he's walking down pit road right now, Eric, and you're exactly right. His mannerism is not very pleasant, but we'll see whether he's willing to speak. We may just leave this one alone for a while.
Well, Frank, it did look on that last lap through the hairpin. It was a slower rider ahead of the lead pair, and that lap rider got in the way of Ben Young's planned move to get around that Ducati of Alex Dumas, but Dumas holds on for the win. Young in second, Garrett third. Those will be the three riders going to the victory podium. Jordan Zolf was right there for the first half of the race, but then could not match the lap times as it quickened into the minute 21. Zolf will finish fourth, sub 17. Plus seconds back of the race winner Dumas, and then Tommy Cassis with a great ride. A race-long battle with Torrin Collins. Cassis will be fifth. Collins, number 71, who won his first Superbike National out of Edmonton, will finish in sixth. 82 David McKay seventh. Eli Nakash out of Newcastle, the local rider who's been just totally dominating the Super Series for a few years. The water is a little deeper here this afternoon, but he turns in a nice ride to finish in eighth. Trevor Daly, lap number 18. was his fastest lap of the race, minute 24 on 8.55 for Daly. He wins that three-way battle that was going on for ninth. And then rounding out your top 10 is Sebastian Montaza on the Yamaha. Montaza also had his fastest lap on the race on number 18, number 32 lap of the finish. In 10th, down at the victory podium for the presentations, and then we'll roll with our AIM Insurance Amateur Superbike race, along with our Pro-Am Twins and Kawasaki Ninja ZX4RR Cup. And finally, history-making afternoon here at the racetrack, the Bagger Racing League getting set for the inaugural race in Canada for 10 laps. Let's check in with Frank Miller.
And underneath the BMW big light on here, there is some conversation going on, but you know what, I think I'm going to leave this thing up over until temperature's cool just a little ways. We'll talk with the riders on the podium, and perhaps we'll have a better explanation of exactly what happened on that last lap in those last corners. So making our way down towards the podium now, and we'll have a look at the top three there very shortly.
Let's go ahead and get going. Turn number 2, Eric. Some of the heated action. You called it there in turn number 2 and going up into turn 3. But boy, Alex Truba really had to work with that with Dan Young came along. He could handle and was just able to hold on by 7/100ths of a second.
That's right, Matt. Yeah, two turn 2 and turn 3. All throughout that Superbike battle, not only up front, but a little bit further back. That battle between Collins and Passes was outstanding. And several other good battles throughout there, but what a joy to watch people at the top of their game battle there. Two different motorcycles, BMW Ducati, two different riding styles, two champions going at it. And the question is if Alex Dumont could have been racing all year, how close would this championship really be right now?
Okay, they're just getting things organized at the victory podium. We'll be checking in with Frank Woods momentarily. We come up on the Prix part, so 3 races. We should be wrapping up somewhere in the vicinity of about 5 p.m. And put your bid in on any of those items that are available. They also have 50/50 draw tickets, and you can also go online and purchase raffle tickets as well here this weekend.
What was that even about?
So not a single this sport long enough, eventually you're going to take everything acting for it. And that is the case right now with this gathering of money in front of you.
Look at this guy with his fuel cap. Yeah, they're watching it from the switch.
So you want to make sure that they're watching it running on that first race, so they shut it off for down to the podium, and then they'll take it back up to the dyno and five together. One of his crew members with the gas can and one of the CSPK officials, he pulled off to the right just before turn number 10, and they topped up that motorcycle with fuel. So I think he needed every bit of the fuel to make it through 18 laps here this afternoon. Again, we'll get the podium presentations underway here shortly. Still the 3 races to go before we cap it off. And Bagger Racing League 10th lap final will wrap things up. Looking at 8 motorcycles going to the starting line. Hopefully not Jesse Jr. She had problems with the pedal. We'll be able to go here and we'll line it all up. But it'll be Sam Garrett starting on the pole position. Garrett taking the pole in both our Superbike and our league event. Finishing 3rd here this afternoon after battling up front, was 2nd early behind Dumas. Then Young got around, and then it came down to that championship battle between Dumas and Ben Young, 0.071 of a second. The margin of victory in an absolute drag race from turn 10 to the championship.
Okay, it is podium time. Top 3 riders. We'll call up our 3rd place finisher after taking pole position in both the Bagger race and the Superbike race. Would you please welcome national number 2, Samuel Land. In 2nd spot, starting from way back in 8th, wearing the number 1 plate, perhaps getting a little bit closer to claiming that plate again for 2024. We'll see what happens tomorrow, rather. It could happen tomorrow, but right now we'll celebrate his 2nd place finish. Would you welcome Braveheart? You know, it was 1995, the last time a Ducati won a Superbike race here in Canada. It was Jeff Sneed that did it. This time around, it was Alex Dumas! I want to take just a moment and thank you very much on behalf of Bridgestone CSBK. Thank you very much for presenting the trophies, and thanks for the great gas. Okay, up to our 3rd place finisher, Samuel Duran. Talk to us, buddy. What a huge race. Let's get these guys together first of all. Sorry. Thank you, Cam. Right up close. Smile. Thank you, Cam. Now we speak to Samuel Duran. What a contest that was. What an absolute thrilling race. Talk to us about it.
Yeah, it was really good. It was really interesting with Alex. His bike is really fast, obviously, at the back straight. So I tried to hang up with him as long as I can. And when I got into some lap traffic, it was harder for me to stay in the gap. So I kind of lost him, and Ben was there at the same moment. So I saw Ben go into 5, and it was. He just flew away, like he just went after Alex, and when they both went to the front, I looked at my clipboard and it was like plus 13, so I took a little breath and I said, okay, I'll just bring it back home, maybe they'll crash into each other or whatever, or something's gonna happen, so I'll just bring that home, and I'm really happy to be here on the podium. And I need to keep a little bit of energy for the bagger that's coming up. So yeah, I'm ready. So yeah, very good race for everyone. Thank you EXT, thank you Roulant, United Rental, Molloy, GMR, Bridgestone Tires, CSBK, all the fans that are here. It's an awesome day. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Samuel Duran in third spot. Over to this side of my good friend Jimmy Park, Ben Young. What a terrific contest that was. I know you don't like finishing in second, but man, what a great race.
Yeah, I had obviously the mishap in qualifying, but I managed to get off to a good start right away and managed to get to the back of these guys by the end of the first lap, and just sat in there. And yeah, it's crazy how a bike that's 12 horsepower more than the next one can still not pass that one, but hey, that's the way racing goes, and we're trying our best out there, and yeah, we'll see what we can do tomorrow's race. A big thanks to my guys. We had to rebuild the bike last night. Well, the guys had to rebuild the bike last night, so thank you to them for getting the B-bike back together just in case today. And yeah, the parking lot's full here. It's great to see as always. And yeah, huge thanks to the Van Doler's home team, BMW team, for getting the bike back together, like I said. And it's great to have the Alpha guys here. You know, it's a Alpha Type 5 engine we have in the bike, and it did the job today for what we could do under our horsepower limit. So thanks to those guys and everybody else out there. It was a great day.
Well said. Ladies and gentlemen, he's your champion, Ben Young. And to the top of the block, Alex, it's been a while since you and I had a chance to chat like this.
Yeah, it was an awesome race. Had a really good start. Sam also did a good start, but I managed to pass him in turn 1. I just put my head down. I was struggling a bit with the setup all weekend long, but we figured out something pretty good for the race. It was awesome. I got to thank everybody that makes this possible. I want to thank Steve from the company Lou, Scott, all my mechanics, everybody I have this weekend, my family, my friends, everybody came out, all the fans, and yeah, so we'll try to do the same tomorrow. So it feels really good to be back on top, and yeah, we'll see all you guys tomorrow.
Alex has been here only three times in the history of Canadian Superbike racing has Ducati won a Superbike race, and it's been since 1995. So congratulations, mister. You just set a little history.
Thank you very much, Frank. That's pretty cool.
Ladies and gentlemen, your podium is Samuel Duran in third spot on the BMW, Ben Young in second on the BMW, and on top of the box, Alex Dumas on the Ducati. And gentlemen, before we finish up, we want to get those hats, the Bridgestone hats, and exchange them for the golf hats so that we can do a second round of photo ops. And maybe I could beg a really loud cheer from the fans as we go and celebrate with the chosen fuel of CSBK, Golf Fuel. They're with us for 3 years. The second year of a 3-year contract, and the results are obvious. And you see the first part of these motorcycles coming up. So there again, with the golf hats on, helmets and trophies in hand. And once more, would you please, ladies and gentlemen, your top 3 for the GP Bikes Pro Superbike National Championship Final. And now the parents will back up, the kids will move towards the podium and get sprayed in champagne.
They got to go to the dyno. We're on.
Baggers are up next, and of course, Samuel Duran, in spite of having a bottle of champagne in his hand, I'm sure he would like to take a couple of gulps out of it, but he's got a race coming up in the Baggers. It's the Baggers race, so we'll make our way back up and see what we have to three races still on our
It's about to be back. 9 a.m. Practice sessions. It'll be the Economy Tire and Lube Pro Sport Bike machines out for a 10-minute practice session. And then the EBC Brakes Amateur Sport Bike practice to follow. Those are shortened sessions tomorrow, 10 minutes each, with the exception of Pro Superbike. That'll go at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. It'll be a 15-minute practice session, but all of the others will be 10 minutes. And we will have our first race tomorrow before the lunch break. The EBC Brakes Amateur Sports Bikes will run at 11:25, followed by the Supersonic Road Race and then we'll get into the lunch break at 12:15, and then we'll come back with
Yeah, I see the goal here.
on the Suzuki GSXR 750, and then completing row 5 on the outside is the 54 of Chase Westmoreland out of Burlington, Ontario, aboard a Kawasaki ZX-10R. Back in row 6 on the inside, the 89 machine is Bruce Wayman on a nearby Blackstock, Ontario, on a Honda CBR 1000RR. He qualified in the wet here yesterday at a minute 47.575 and was the last of the riders to actually post the qualifying lap. Rider number 27, Corey James Campbell, out of Candiac, Quebec, on a Kawasaki, will start in the middle of row 6 in 17th starting position. Crystal Johnson Pepitone out of St. Hubert, Quebec, on a Kawasaki will be 18th, and then the final 2 riders, 36, Jason Toms and Serge Paris out of Miami Beach, Florida, on a BMW, the last of the riders here on the starting grid. As the final rider on the grid pulls out of turn number 10, makes his way up into position on that back row. Let's go to Frank Wood for the start of our AIM Insurance Amateur Superbike 12-lap final here this afternoon.
Thank you, Pat. A little bit winded, just made it back from the podium, but had much going on down there with just chatting very briefly with Marshall Ferguson, who's doing the TSN coverage for us on Bridgestone CSBK, so we'll be watching for the coverage of certainly this race and all of the races in the 2024 season.
Yeah, take a look at as they go through. Yeah, there's a gaggle of bikes out in front there, about 6 wide further back in the field. And, but it looks like we do have a breakaway leader. I think that was the 33 machine who grabbed the whole shot. He's got 1 or 2 partners to dance with as they disappear through the top of turn number 3.
Tyler Brewer did seem to get a very good start from pole position, but again, they were so close going into turn 1.
Big pack of riders through Moss Corner here on this opening lap as they begin to climb up the Andretti straightaway. And it did look as though Brewer, the pole sitter, might have been the rider who was at the point among those riders as they work up the Andretti straightaway here on lap number 1. And Radisik, of course, with the championship points lead coming in. These 2 riders just 33 points apart through turn number 9 into 10. It is a 2-rider breakaway early on the start finish straightaway. Oh, yeah. Brewer on the
They are side by side here through turn number 2 as they make the charge up into turn number 3. Different line. Ooh, running a little bit wide there. We'll have to see how it works itself out. But Tyler Brewer in the second position there ran wide into number 3 as Radisik has been able to get just about 4 or 5 bike lengths.
And I think that rider has come on to the back row, Jason Toms, on the number 36 machine. Toms up into that 4th place spot at the end of that one. He came off of the back row after not posting a qualifying lap here yesterday afternoon in the wet. But you know, Jason has enjoyed success here at Jason Terry on the front. He's the only vehicle here. This year. They went through turn number 8 into 9, front running the 3 riders.
closing it up, just a couple bike lengths between him and Tyler Brewer. So yeah, last time by Tyler Brewer had the front end push through turn 3. That gave Razik a gap there, and Brewer still trying to. Well, he has just done his best lap time, but when you look at it, Tom was almost 2 seconds a lap faster than Brewer that last time by. 18 riders out on the racetrack. Vincent Wilson, 262, and 211 Denny Shagir Frank were the two non-starters. Thank you for that, man. Yeah, I was wondering where Wilson was going to make it up for the start initial, but my notes indicate that James Thomas is part of the fastest lap of this race thus far. We spoke to him before the race and commented the fact that it is usually busy and doing well again here at CTMP. These three riders up front certainly capable of running with the pro riders. Minute 26 seconds. Superbike race. It struck me here that Jonathan slowed down, but he made a charge through the pack to get up in the third spot, and as we watched him go by in behind Tyler Brewer last time, it looked like he was going to settle in there and just pace himself and see how things unfold up front between Radovic and Brewer. Well, those three riders did close it up, looking for the end of the Andretti straightaway here for that front-running trio. They have separated from Serge Foyer, who is over 7 seconds back and forth. Here comes the front-running trio out of turn 10. It is Radovic, followed by Brewer and